Hello and welcome everyone, I'm Madals and today I have got a little bit of Protoss v Protoss. We should be seeing some gateway units, that's for sure. And yes, LoLiPoP, you just gave it away in the chat. Everyone got so excited about the person he's playing, but let's introduce them both equally and fairly. So in the top left position, we have the top left, in the top left position. Really, Madals? Did you just say that? Yes, I did. In the top left position, we've got the red Protoss player. It's LoLiPoP. And his opponent down. In the bottom right, the blue Protoss player. It's Grubby. Of course, Grubby, fresh off having beaten MC in the WCS Challenger League. I cast that! It was awesome! I was literally on the edge of my seat. I'm so glad that during... okay, it's terrible that when I'm casting WCS Challenger, it's a fantastic thing to do, but for some reason, my internet service providers at the moment have just been like, Herb Derb, you want to send a webcam over Skype? I don't think you're going to be able to do that and talk clearly at the same time, and it just like crashes my computer and everything, and it just like lags out the game, so I can't have any webcam on. Which is bad, because between games, I can't be like interacting and looking at the webcam and be like, hey, do a little pose, a little pout hair flick and things like that. No, no, no. What I have to do is I have to sit there with a stationary face in a picture and deal with every other comment in the Twitch chat being like, how's Madals talking without moving his lips? And it's like, yes, this was funny the first time. And then it wasn't anymore. But no, the reason it was good though, of course, that I don't have a webcam, is because when Grubby was playing MC, I was literally, by the end of that series, I was standing, like, on my I was kneeling on my chair, leant over my desk, straight towards the monitor, just, like, shaking with excitement, and somehow I managed to keep my voice relatively calm, I think, but still, it was just wow, it was such a great series. If you haven't seen it, find the Twitch VODs, because wow, it was just sensational. It was like front page of Reddit for ages. It was like, Grubby beat MC! So yeah, Grubby's cool. LoLiPoP, I don't know too much about, but I know that currently he's got 2 gas, 4 probes, and a gateway. Meanwhile, Grubby, second gas coming up now, so clearly quite a lot later, but he's had 3 probes in there, so their gas, the amount of gas they've both got is fairly similar. We can see that much. LoLiPoP is starting to pull a little way ahead, but not by a huge amount. We'll get a further ahead now, obviously, because he's got 3 and 3, so getting about double the gas income, but not a huge amount different for the time being. It just means that, obviously, LoLiPoP does have the option now of going for something a bit more tech-heavy, so he can start up Warp Gate Tech straight away, and a Mothership Core, and get a Stalker down if he wants to, all at the same time. So, yeah, we should see Warp Gate Tech start up fairly quickly now. There we go. Meanwhile, we've got a Sentry queued up straight after, and once this probe is finished, there should be enough energy, enough gas for that Mothership Core to start up as well, which will be really nice because you can start banking up that energy for photon overcharges, which is so important when you do want to try and take your natural base. The other options as well is you just bank up a bit more and go for something like a Stargate, a robotics facility, but no, LoLiPoP is just going to be getting down that Mothership Core first. I think that's a good move. Meanwhile, Grubby has got this probe in here being like probe, dancing around. And everyone likes a little bit of probe dancing, the sentries there as well, ready to just kind of wall off. And this sentry build, I really quite like. Grubby, he's getting down a Twilight Council. This could be for DTs, it could also be for Blink. Personally, I think, well, Blink play on this map, let's think about this logically. There's this cliff area with the Mothership Core, you can blink up here into the main base, quite nice. DTs, good solid opening. Here we go for a Twilight Council as well now, coming down for LoLiPoP, plus 2 additional gateways. That 2 additional gateways also coming down here for Grubby, so these two going for near identical builds at the moment, and that's a good thing to see. The big difference is that there's a Mothership Core out for LoLiPoP, there isn't one for Grubby, and Grubby is now starting up his Dark Shrine. Will we see DTs coming out from LoLiPoP as well? If not, it's pretty much a loss, unless a robotics facility gets started up exceptionally quickly, because without a robotics facility, you're not going to have an observer, you're going to have no detection, and the DTs are just a build order win straight away. It's why starting with this Twilight Council can be a little bit risky in PvP, but nope, it's going to be DTs up against DTs. So this is sort of like a ninja game now, where they're both just going to be swiping away at each other, and neither of them are going to have any clue what's going on, but that's fine. Meanwhile, LoLiPoP, he's starting up his robo. This is really important, because if he can get out an observer quickly enough, he'll be fine. LoLiPop's Mothership Core can't quite see that pylon. If you can find that pylon, that'd be really good, because he can start chipping away at that and try and take it out. There's another pylon here for Grubby, another pylon here for Grubby. Grubby's just like proxy pylons everywhere, and why wouldn't you get proxy pylons everywhere? Because then you can warp in everywhere as well. This Dark Shrine for Grubby, about 3/4 done. The Dark Shrine for LoLiPoP, half done. This is not going to make a huge amount of difference. The real big thing that's going to decide this game is if this robotics facility can get out an observer before the first DT hits. The first DTs should be warping in right about now. any second. Yep, there we go. So 2 DTs on their way forward. The robotic facility is now just coming. If you see the shimmer and you can chuck down very, very quickly a force field to stop them coming in, it would be nicer, but no, not going to work. So DTs are in. Here comes the chrono boost and the follow-up here from Grubby as well. Oh, the force field was off mark as well. That is such a massive problem. Of course, the robotic facility is going to get focused. The DT's working it down, and to be honest, if now Grubby takes down this robotic facility before the observer, which it does, then this just means there's going to be no detection, and yeah, this is unfortunately now GG. Because while they can get some DTs out here for LoLiPoP, he's just not going to be able to get them across to Grubby's base quickly enough because they're only just warping in now. And yeah, this is now funky game. It could be possible, but this should be Grubby's win because Grubby will be able to take out this Nexus. No more mining now for LoLiPoP. Grubby also has 4 DTs up against 5 DTs up against 2. Grubby now pulling all of his probes away. He does have enough money to build another Nexus. That's quite an important thing actually, because he can come and ninja a Nexus somewhere. A robotics facility is coming back down again here for LoLiPoP, who's expanding down to the bottom of the map. Okay, this game is now starting to get pretty funky. A Forge on its way out for Grubby, because a Photon Cannon is another good way to get a little bit of detection. And all really that Grubby needs to do is chuck down a couple of Photon Cannons and then be like, you don't have detection and I do. Your 2 DTs aren't going to be able to kill me, in essence, and then Grubby will be very, very happy about that. So there's the Forge. He just needs to start building some cannons. There we go, absolutely brilliant. This is precisely what Grubby needs to do. He's got no money left, though. So these cannons are rather essential. As long as he keeps his army there and just sends his own DTs around to start attacking things, he'll be fine. But LoLiPoP is now getting out an observer, so you can see Grubby's DTs. This game is now exceptionally funky. There's also this mothership core out starting to attack. Grubby hasn't rebuilt his base and is being revealed. There's this base down here though for LoLiPoP. LoLiPoP has got no tech in the slightest other than this robotics facility that can make observers. Workers are slowly coming out. Currently the worker count is 24 to 1. But that one worker is infinitely more useful than all of these because Grubby does not have a Nexus nor enough money to make a Nexus. And yeah, this is a problem. LoLiPoP thinks he's now won because he's got an observer. He can see Grubby's DTs, but Grubby cannot see his DTs. So I think, yeah, now LoLiPoP should win. Quite simply, yeah. LoLiPop's won. Simple as that. Yes, there's a Dark Shrine there for Grubby, but he's not got enough money. He can try and send these probes over, but he's not going to be able to kill stuff. His 3 DTs are going to be going up against 2 DTs that Grubby cannot see. This is a bit of a stalemate situation at the moment, because 4 DTs up against 2, but there's an observer out for LoLiPoP and not for Grubby. LoLiPoP should now win this game. Grubby... No, there's no way Grubby can win this because he can't actually kill those DTs. And there's no way his DTs will be able to kill the Nexus before LoLiPop's DTs kill his. One of LoLiPop's DTs, though, is starting to chip away at Grubby's base. Whereas Grubby's other DT, there goes down the Photon Overcharge. This is really important. He's got to focus down those... Oh, if he focuses down the Dark Templar, that would be brilliant. Grubby's DTs are getting caught out of position, but he's currently using his Nexus. Oh, morphing an Archon. Okay, smart move there, Grubby. Good work. Okay, come on. The probes are trying to take you down the Nexus. Come on, probes. You can do this. You can do this, probes. Use the Nexus on. There we go. The Archon's down. Okay, probes, you can't do it. No way. LoLiPoP. Yeah, LoLiPop's got the DTs. Okay, yes, Grubby. Yes, LoLiPoP, you've done it. GG. There we go, LoLiPoP, you won. Yay. Oh, that game. Wow. I have never actually seen DT on DT end in that sort of very strange fashion. Usually one player gets DTs and then it's like, oh, I've lost, GG. But wow, that was fun. A little bit silly. A little bit of a silly game. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like the video, leave a cool comment, and of course subscribe. I get new games up daily, so I'll catch each and every one of you tomorrow for yet another new cast. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.